I met Corey at Sam Houston. I just transferred from Texas State, and my roommates, they wanted me to go to a party with them, so I decided to go. And in come this handsome chocolate guy, and there were no seats available, so he sat right next to me, and we ended up playing games, and we just ended up being partners, and from there on, it was history.
I think it was a setup because they put us next to each other, and I sit next to her, and I end up playing the game with her. So we're playing the game, and it was a question game. You got to answer the question with a question, and when she said some questions to me, like where are we going, who we gonna kick it, where are we gonna kick it at, stuff like that, little things like that, and it was a flirt type thing. That night, I ended up dropping her off at her apartment, and I walked her to the door, but she ended up getting chalk in my car. She ended up getting some chalk in my car and got some stuff all over my seats, a mark in the car, and then she left a mark on my heart, so hey.
I knew Corey was the one on our first date. He took me to the mall, and we went shopping, and he told me to get whatever you like. So I picked up two pair of pants, and I was like, I'll just get one. So he bought me a pair of pants, and then we went to a different store, and he said, Carissa, I'll be right back, I'm going to the restroom. I said, okay. So after we got done shopping, we got into the car, and he's like, oh, Carissa, there's something in the trunk for you. And I was like, what? And he bought me some more clothes, and I didn't even know it. And it reminds me of my dad. My dad is always surprising my mom. We go to the mall, she'll see something she like, and my dad will be like, okay, continue shopping, and he'll go to the car, and he'll end up buying her what she wants when she sees that exact same day. So I knew he was the one from the first date.
Then my pastor, he said that the woman that you're gonna be with is gonna be the one that you have a spiritual connection with. Before we did anything like talking or going on a date, she prayed with me. She came to the side of my bed, and I don't know about you, but I've never prayed. Like I would say, since I was a little kid, I haven't prayed on the side of my bed, got down and literally got on my knees and prayed. And she prayed with me on the side of my bed, and it let me know that that spiritual connection that we had was going to be something that was going to be more than just a connection with God. It was going to be a connection through the heart.
So on my birthday on March 10th, we told me to dress up really nice, and he bought me some new shoes and a new dress. And that morning, we went to get something to eat, and we ended up going downtown Dallas, and he blindfolded me from the parking lot. We walked all the way. It felt like the longest walk in my life in heels. Went to the Hilton Anatole, and we entered this private dining room. He got down on one knee. My mom took the blindfold off, and he posed me in front of all our friends and family on like one of the highest floors in the hotel with a nice view. It was just amazing because I wanted all my friends and family there, and he did just that.
With her ring, went to Zales to go get the ring for her, and she looked for the ring and she found it. She said, this is the one, this is the one. And when she told me that was the one for her, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it, but I said it in my head. I never did tell her I was gonna get it. So once I got it for her, I ended up planning everything, getting her family here, getting her here in the steakhouse. We walked there. It was the best surprise you could possibly think of because she's seen her friends, she's seen her cousins, she's seen my family. We was joined together, we was blended together, and there was a lot of tears shed, a lot of pictures, and man, I got a little emotional a little bit myself, but you got to toughen up. You can't do no crying, So that day I proposed to her, and I held my son here, and that was the day that we joined as our family.
This journey, I'm looking for faith, for having God in the forefront, for always loving one another through good, the bad, the ugly. We're just always laughing no matter what. At the end of the day, we would continue to be laughing. How we started, we met laughing, and then we're going to continue laughing.
Longevity is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for us to have the spiritual, mental, and physical connection for the rest of our lives, and continue to grow. continue to trust, continue to love, and continue to be passionate about each other. I want to be able to wake up every day and look at her and say, that's my wife. That's somebody that I can grow with, that I can fall in love with all over again each and every day.
Corey Delmar Smith II, I just love you so much. Like, you're the light of my day. You make me so happy. I don't know what I would do without you. And I just remember in the beginning, I telling all my friends that I didn't like you because you had hair in your arms. Like, that was just so stupid. And I just wish that, like, on the first day that we met, that we could have just dated from then on. But I know everything happens for a reason. I'm just happy that both you and Grayson are in my life. I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm glad to be a mother to Grayson. It's just such a blessing. And I just hope that we continue to grow strong in the faith and continue to be happy and start our own happy marriage.
You know, with Carissa, I want her to know that I love her and that I'm here to give it my all. I'm never going to leave you through the thick and thin. I'm always going to be by your side. And also to know that I want to be able to love you and we love each other so we can display those things to our kids. So those are the characteristics that they'll pick up on. We're going to always be by you through thick and thin. You know, I'm happy to marry you. You know, if I had a song, it would be If This World Was Mine. I just give you everything that I have. And that's going to be what I do for the rest of my life.